and good morning, people. Welcome back to the Legend of Dragoon. The moon is showing us things. It has shown Miranda, her Rose, and her mother, Hashel, Claire, and the god of war, Kongal, his brother, Endora, Rose, her dragon, Michael. Who's next? Well, we've already seen Dole. We need to go in because in truth we've got nowhere else to go. We could go that way, but that just takes us back to the clouds and then forward from there. You've been waiting for Albert, have you? Did you just walk through each other just to go to the other side of the gate and then just stand? Okay. This place. Yeah, this is Albert's fight. Yeah. Wonder how much of the Dole that we know is here. Whether okay, so Albert isn't here for really much else except to just say, "You're who I need to see. I'm going to get the information I want out of you." Save Sergio from an incompetent leader named Carlo. You would say that. You're only 6 years old back then. How could you know? That's a very good question. If this is the Sergio of 20 years ago, yeah, Albert would not know. I think in another game it's like it's said that children look up to their parents as everything. They're their inspiration, they're their world, they're their mentors. Albert looked up to Carlo as a king and as a parent. But sometimes you don't see the outside as a child that you might see later. But Albert never got that chance because Dole killed Carlo. Yeah, and if Albert isn't told the truth by the people that were in the know, yeah, how could he know? Is Albert a good king? Is Albert just following the road down the same road as Dole? That's his question at the moment. That's what he's here to see. That's what he's here to ask himself. This is not Dragoon Dole. Nowhere near. But this is the Light Sword, the Shadow Blade, but not Dole himself. We can't actually target him. Lightning based, just as Dole was. Can't use Dragoons, can't escape. Yeah, you can guess what I'm using. Used in every other one, why not this one? I think they have around about 500 health each, so this is going to kill them. Why did you murder Carlo? People of Serdio wanted Dole. They desired his power as a true leader. It's peace that they really want, not power. Who do you think brought that peace? Who do you think brought order and hope back to Serdio when bandits run free? As we've seen, that actually may well have been Dole. Because he took the initiative and went after them. Well, it's because of his courage. That's sort of why I'm using the psychedelic bomb. It's formed of the courage of the Dragoons going into the future and facing their fate. These fights are no real different. It's their courage to fight, their courage to face the past, so they can move on into the future. Didn't have quite the stature to be king. Without Dole, he couldn't really do anything. Carlo probably looked up to Dole. If I remember correctly, Dole was the older of the two. So the king, but Dole was second in the succession because he's the cousin. I think it is. of Dole. No, the cousin of Carlo. Carlo was the direct line. Dole was the second. Very well may not have done, but the past is in the past. Can't change it now. And Dark Dole. Sure, just hit him. Oh wow, that was way too early. Still, only got around about 1200 to 1500 health at most. The fight is not hard. It's not meant to be. It's story. It's them facing their dark fears. It's them facing their past. It's them facing them wondering what is what I'm facing really what I saw all back then. For Albert and Dole, Albert's facing up against a Dole which I think maybe Albert sees a little bit. I think I've just gone into this, but just maybe sees that he might be on the same track as his father, as Dole. And he's wanting to know how maybe he can just sway from that and become a good ruler. Missed that last one. Never mind. Fight should be done. Why are you losing even though the power exceeds yours? It sort of doesn't at this point. Albert has a reason to win, I guess, and that's all the people that have fought for him and all the people that still do. Take care of this country and you. Have different ways, but they lead to the same intention. As a man who grieves for the country, the rest depends on you, Albert. Dole really does love Sergio. It is his country. Yes, what he did broke the country. Split it in two. Started a civil war between the two halves. But that doesn't mean to say that he didn't like it. He just went a little misguided in the end. And Albert is working to fix it, but he wants to do it right. And that's why he's here to fight and face Dole. So, 6,000 experience for Albert. The annihilation of the world will generate a sadness equal to the number of living people. Basically, total sadness. We won't let it. We will save both the world and Shana. So, moving on, I guess we're going back to town. And the guards are gone. Okay. Emperor Dole has left everything to us. We've been approved. Okay. Back into the thing. Let's save. Do I want to buy healing items? How many slots do I have? Five. Okay, Moon Serenades can go. I'm not going to use magic. I've got one use for Dragoons, and after that we won't need them anymore. So MP wise we don't need to worry about that. Power up, speed up, power down, speed down, magic shield, material shield, pandemonium, smoke ball, psychedelic bomb X. We are keeping hold of the magic signet stone. Yep, keeping all those. 6, 7, 8. 8 healing rains. That's really nice. Let's get 4 of you. We are going to get 2 of each of those. Actually, 3 of each of those. And 1 more Angel's Prayer. There might be chests along the way. We're probably going to ignore them. They're likely going to be, if we can open them, they'll be equipment items. If we can't open them, they're most likely going to be attack items, which I don't really want to keep hold of. As for where we go next, I'm not completely certain. So, time to go running around a little bit. Actually, no, we should be able to just go straight this way. Now. Yeah, because we got attacked by Michael here and jumped through the sky. So this moves us on. Anything new? There are a lot of enemies here, in terms of types of enemies, but we just don't seem to be seeing a lot of them. Okay, so up this way. Well, I feel like we've just gone through the long way, but that seems. Why does that seem familiar? The Palace of the Wingleys. I guess it's lucky that Meru can fly. Or maybe not. Oh, hello. The Seventh Angel. Remember that statue that Meru showed us quite a while back? Yeah, this is it in living flesh, I guess. Things that our characters need to see. Meru, well, she's a Wingley among Dragoons. Obviously, she's got doubts. She's essentially on the same side as the enemy. She knows that she's doing the right thing on the surface. But do we know what else is beneath that exterior, that positive exterior that she's trying to exude? So, yeah. The Archangel, the Seventh Angel. Not really as bad as you might think. It's fast, even faster than Meru somehow. But you know what we're doing. We're going to throw our courage. It's fast, and it probably has one of the most amounts of hit points. But again, it's a story battle. We only need to get it so far, and then it will win the fight after a few conversation pieces. Can't escape. Can't go Dragoon. Yeah. Defense-wise, it has pretty much nothing. Magical defense is a little okay, but yeah, physical defense is it's a reflection of Meru. They help each other when they're in trouble, even if they don't know each other. And above all, they have hopes and dreams. They have to rule everything, or eventually they will cease to exist. Wish I could say that the Archangel was wrong, but there is a little bit of truth into that. But then again, Meru is positive. Meru is trying to see the world for what it is, and that's a place where everyone can be equal. What the heck is this skill? Oh, ow. Very much ow. Forgotten what they accomplished. Stability to a chaotic world. Save tribes that otherwise would be extinct. That last part, really? Didn't you just gather them all to fight in the Colosseum? Actually accelerating their extinction? Then again, we need propaganda through texts that they might have kept throughout the years. Once there was 107 species and half no longer exist. Our rule prevents the subversion of the world. Not really. There were species that were stamped out during the Winglies' domination. They were meant to be extinct from the beginning. How is that any different to what you were describing that the humans would do? And would have happened to the humans if the Winglies had their way and kept the power. Just an invented god so they could justify themselves. Yeah, that's essentially what the seventh angel is. Just a totem. Just a make-believe deity to say, yeah, this is on our side. there may have been a seventh angel that they created through their magic, considering what the winglies that were in charge. I can see that happening to justify their rule. Of course, this particular one is just a reflection of her mind, because she is doubting herself a little bit, even though because she is a wingly, she is helping dragoons, she is helping humans. She's wanted to mix in and be with them, but she's wondering if she can be, because she's a wingly. It's not disdain. It's an insecurity that she doesn't think she belongs, even though she does. And she's proved it again and again and again, even before she joined up as a dragoon, even before she joined up in our team. Back down to 1 health. That's fine. I'm just going to guard. This fight's pretty much over. It's just we're waiting for the choice now. She really does. And she wants to be with them. And she will be with them, because that's what she wants. $6,000 experience tomorrow. She's just fine. She just had to deal with her own demons, just like everyone else has. Except Dart, but his demons, his demon is up ahead. And that is his father. It's his past. And his future. Shana. That's all still to come. So next time we move forward. Yeah, let's just use this healing frog. And we go beyond the light to our final destination. Until then, have a wonderful day. Have lots of fun. Goodbye.